Kate Middleton's proud gesture amid return to spotlight from cancer battle. The Princess of Wales was all smiles as she arrived at St Mary Magdalene Church in Sandringham with the royal family on Christmas morning. The Princess of Wales made an emotional return to the royal family's traditional Christmas Day church service, where she was showered with gifts and flowers. King Charles led the procession to the church, accompanied by Queen Camilla, followed closely by Prince William, Kate, and their children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. William held hands with Charlotte, while a smiling Kate, dressed in a green Sarah Burton for Alexander McQueen coat and hat, held hands with Louis. This Christmas marks the end of a difficult year for the Wales family, following Kate's cancer diagnosis and subsequent chemotherapy treatment. Body language expert Judi James noted one particular gesture that revealed Kate's true feelings about her Christmas return. Prince William and Kate Middleton to axe royal tradition as king and queen. Kate Middleton shines in green for Christmas service with royal family at Sandringham. She told the Mirror. Kate's small beret had allowed a full view of her face, which in turn showed off that authentic, congruent, dimpled smile rather than her perfect royal version. Her energetic pace of walk as she clutched Louis's hand in her own, and the way her eye gaze went from the adoring fans, she walked crowd-side to allow proximity. To her left and down the line of Louis, Charlotte, William and George, when her beam of pride was obvious. Judi noted that the Wales family now operates as an almost seamless royal team during public events. She observed, George is still mirroring his dad but also increasingly taking the lead without looking to William for approval signals, suggesting he is acting on his own initiative. The shyness signals have gone, and he now has a tendency to walk ahead when it comes to meeting and greeting, reports the Mirror. Also present at the church this morning were Princess Anne, Edward and Sophie the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, Mike and Zara Tyndall with their children, and a pregnant Princess Beatrice, her husband Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi and his son Wolfie. The royals who walked to the service were welcomed by Reverend Canon Dr. Paul Rees-Williams at the foot of the church steps. They then entered the church where the national anthem was sung before the first hymn, O Come, All Ye Faithful. After the 45-minute service, the royals, led by the king and queen, exited the church to greet the hundreds of well-wishers who had gathered at Sandringham. Many in the crowd had brought flowers for Kate, who was seen carrying an armful of bouquets from admirers. The royal children, George, Charlotte, and Louis, were also seen holding Mickey Mouse toys and chocolate selection boxes. King and Queen, as well as Sophie, the Duchess of Edinburgh, received flowers. This Christmas comes just a few months after Kate announced the end of her chemotherapy treatment. In a video message, she expressed her determination to stay cancer-free and shared her excitement about returning to work and participating in more public engagements in the upcoming months. Recently, she attended Remembrance Weekend events, and over the summer, she was spotted at the men's final at Wimbledon and made an appearance at Trooping the Colour in June. Kate also participated in the Qatar state visit to the UK in early December, marking her gradual return to royal duties. Earlier this year, William described 2024, a year when both his wife and father battled cancer, as brutal. He confessed that it has probably been the hardest year in my life and a dreadful experience. Karen McLean, a 73-year-old retiree from North Lincolnshire, was among the well-wishers at Sandringham. She had a conversation with both Charles and Kate, even sharing a hug with the princess. Having experienced 20 years of cancer herself, she discussed the disease with the king and his daughter-in-law, who have faced their own health challenges this year. We just had a little talk about cancer, really, Ms. McLean shared. I've met the king before. He said to me, I can remember you. I'm thinking, what? Like many years ago. She observed that Charles and Kate seemed very well actually, considering what they're going through. After hugging Kate, she expressed, what a privilege.